That was his argument. Was he moved? What did the government say?
They moved him.
Okay, why?
Because they believe that since the Pearl Harbor attacks happened, that the Japanese could still be infiltrating into
How far?
Up to Illinois.
Yeah, there was an argument. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the argument was, for national security reasons, we need to relocate all of the Japanese Americans. And the thought was is that if we don't, and they invaded, they could take it all the way to Chicago, all the way to Illinois. Go, you still have it.
They also moved all of the Japanese. They didn't like pick few. Like
they moved all of them. Okay, were there trials or anything?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yes, there were trials.
Yes, there were trials. -5. Oh. Y'all have it go. Y'all have it go. Somebody. Rose, we should take away points from them, shouldn't we? Rose says yes. -5. Go ahead. Y'all have it. Write down. Go ahead.
The government says that there are rights and responsibilities as a citizen, and which there was a responsibility for Japanese Americans to be locked up during World War II as their responsibility as citizens to America.
Okay, they upheld 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They upheld the relocation in the 1944 case, Korematsu versus the United States. Hang on. They said in this, with rights come responsibilities. Quiet down. With rights come responsibilities. So what they're saying in this is, as an American citizen, you have freedoms and protections, but you also have responsibilities. Please, quiet down. In wartime, the women have got to go to the factories, the men got to go fight in the fields, the Japanese Americans have got to be locked up for national security. That's what they said. Anything else?
He's raising that over there.
Later on, the U.S. issued a formal apology.
Okay, and what else?
And they gave the Japanese reparations, but they were only about a few $1,000s.
Yeah, they gave a few $1,000s to the ones that were still living or the ones that were descendants. Now, what was the problem with only giving them a few thousand? What did they lose when they were relocated?
They lost
everything.
Except?
They lost their lives. I mean, like, as they know.
They lost everything except one really basic thing. One category of things.
They're next over.
What did they get to keep?
Their lives?
No, they didn't get to. They got sent to concentration camps.
They got sent to country. Who's next?
There was no relocation.
Mark? Go ahead, Mark. Go. Quiet. 5.
I just want to mention that you did say that, I know it's kind of unrelated, but you said Dred Scott and Korematsu were one of the worst cases in the U.S.
Actually, yeah, we did say that.
And that was
I did go to trial, right?
They went for trial. They're not going to
Korematsu
They went on trial. So you
U.S.
No. I mean, when they relocated them, were there any trials? No, they were just relocated. There was no guilt or innocence. Going back to this. Dred Scott is considered the worst case in American history. Korematsu is considered the second worst case. Can you tell me anything else?
I was going to just also say that as a result of...
Yeah, them next.
I asked him that time. I did. Go ahead.
I was going to mention the interstate highway system. One of Eisenhower's biggest projects was the interstate highway system.
That is true.
Make it more secure.
The ideal was that the Japanese would get to Chicago and get to Illinois because there was no way to transport the troops. After World War II, the interstate highway system was built specifically in reference to this. You guys still have it. Go.
Also, going back to what you said, the only thing that they could keep when they went to the camps was anything that they could carry.
The only thing they could keep were the things that they could carry. They lost their houses, they lost their jobs, they lost all of their possessions, so that little few $1,000s worth of reparations that they got did not cover what they lost in California. Anything else? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys were next, I believe. Go.
Yeah, like also with the reparations, the Kenyans wanted to get reparations from Britain because of all the when they were like when Britain had like the colonies.
What about the Kenyans?
And I don't know, whatever. They the British people were there, and the Kenyans now think that they helped Britain get to where they are now.
Okay.
So they want to they're in poverty and Britain's not. So they want money for what they did, but the argument is that they're going to be paying generations that had nothing to do with, the working. So
yes.
Some people don't want it, but other people think that they should give them money because it was their grandfathers and stuff that did the work.
Thank you. The Kenyans also want reparations, and their argument was that the British presided over some ethnic cleansing type things. They put rival groups against each other, and they basically let them kill each other off. They kind of backed one side. The Kenyans are saying, listen, you profited off of us, you're responsible for these killings, we want reparations. The argument is, since the British did this, and there's no doubt that they were a part of it, they should pay. Other folks are saying they shouldn't pay because we, the taxpayers now, didn't have anything to do with this. So the question is, which way do you go? It was. Anything else that you have? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
The problem with this was that if they open, like if they did take the case and they give them reparations, then they have to give every other colony that they did colonize reparations, like Egypt or Algeria and all that other.
Nobody cares about Egypt, but yeah, the other colonies, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So that's absolutely right. All right, counts. 5, 10, 15, 23. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 108. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 10, 20, 35. Very close for points right now. You gave me the last answer. Pick me a category. Go. We got to move. Got to go. Got to go.
Miscellaneous 5 points.
Miscellaneous for 5. List all you can. Here's your chance. Okay. First hand I see.
No.
After the topic comes up, but y'all have it. Barbara Harris. Go. Who was next? Waukee? Or Tuan? Waukee.
It was them first, then Milwaukee.
Go ahead, Barbara Harris. Y'all have it. Tell me about Barbara Harris. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Milwaukee's group, go. Milwaukee's group, go.
It was actually.
Quiet down, quiet down, quiet down. Y'all are next. Go. It was the lady. Gotta be quiet, gotta be quiet. Folks, gotta be quiet. Milwaukee's group, go.
Yeah, it was actually them first, and then Milwaukee. Girls who are addicted to drugs, so that sterilize them.
Okay, Barbara Harris. Okay, quiet down, folks, please. Milwaukee's group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Barbara Harris was the woman dealing with the sterilizations. Explain her plan to me. What was she doing?
What she was trying to do, all these women she was treating were crack addicts.
Okay, they were crack addicted women. Go.
She was trying to do was all these women would be having crack babies that would be diseased from birth. And
absolutely.
They would have to pay, all the taxpayers would have to pay for health care for those babies.
Okay.
What she was offering them was giving them $200 to become sterilized.
$200 to become sterilized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. Yeah, keep going.
And her husband adopted children, born, to a crack cocaine user.
So they have adopted.
Okay, now here's a couple things on this. Number 1, she wants to save the taxpayers' money. She's saying, I don't care about the women, I care about the kids. These kids are being born crack addicted. They're being born unhealthy. They're getting aborted. I don't like this. I will pay you $200 to either become sterilized or, as the article says, long-term birth control, so that way we don't have to worry about the kids. Why is she being criticized? Go ahead, anybody. In your group.
She's mainly targeting people, say African American, black.
She is disproportionately targeting the African American population. Is that racist?
No, not really, because facts show that a high percentage of crack addicted women are minorities, and her husband is African American.
And they adopted. Yeah, it's hard to argue that she's racist because she adopted. Go ahead.
That was false.
Quiet down. Go ahead.
Yes, and what I was saying was that she had already paid, people in 39 states, and Washington D.C. was also one of them.
She's done it in a number of places around the country. To clarify, as far as the race part, she is targeting, if you will, the African American kids, or the mothers, if you will, at a higher percentage than they are in the population. So that's kind of to clarify. Y'all have it next. Go.
Oh no, but we just wanted to clarify that
we weren't done.
We're not done.
You're not done? Okay, go. Gotta go.
Keep it ripping. Time is up.
Time is up. Y'all finished. Go.
No, we're not finished.
No, we're done with the last segment.
I know. Time is up. Y'all gotta finish. When you're done, we're done.
5 more points.
Keep going.
And they have an annual, budget of $250,000, from variety of contributors.
Yeah. Okay. So it's given by.
Donors, like
If this is all a private citizen activity, I can totally go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the last thing on this, really in the grand scheme of things, it's all done by choice. So since it's done by choice, it isn't the government doing this. It's not technically illegal. Sign your names on a paper. Bring them up to me. I had it. Bring them up to me. Go ahead, stop.